Hey, YouTube, it's slow. It's, hey man, it's slow as molasses. Straight up. Not just over the road for y'all over the road truckers talking about the loads are cheap and man, it's slow. It's cheap out this motherfucker and it's expensive to live. They sending people home every day left and right, but they say it's gonna pick up like crazy beginning of February, hitting into March. But by the grace of God, you know, they put me in a box truck today. I went to go help some folks out in Greensboro. You know, I'm in the Concord, Charlotte area. But we got a drop yard that works out in Greensboro, so I was helping them today. I'll take it. They got me in a box truck manual. And I be telling them I can't drive a manual. And then they was like, you got any restrictions on your license? I said, no, I don't got no restrictions. It's just been a long time since I really drove a manual. But it's like riding a bike, because I was out here today, you know, early in the day. I was stalled out like twice. I was going to say twice. But after that, it's like riding a bike, man. I got used to it. So it's all good, man. And I feel like I had to go ahead and stop avoiding it, because it's going to add value to my ability to move up in this trucking world. And when I go to buy my truck, I ain't gotta really just be looking for automatics, because I feel like I'll be able to, damn man, I'm packing everything in here. I feel like I'll be able to have a lot more options and get a lot more deals if I was willing to get a manual truck, because a lot of people try to avoid them nowadays. Like back when I got my CDL back in 2014, I don't think there was a restriction option where it was like, yeah, I want my CDL, but I want a manual restriction. Like, no disrespect, but I wouldn't want a restriction, because that's like not having your endorsements, like your resume and your ability to go ahead and sell yourself in those interviews is, it's not as you're not as valuable. Let's put it like that. Because a lot of these places, before you even get to the interview phase, they're asking you when you apply online, like, do you have any restrictions on your license? To me, that means, bruh, if you got a restriction, if somebody applies right after you that don't have any restrictions, we're giving them the job. I mean, let's be real. If I owned a company, I would pick the person with the most endorsements and no restrictions, because they have the ability to operate more equipment and they can be put to use in a lot of different ways. But the person with restrictions and no endorsements, that's like, you know, you're a great guy, but we're gonna go with this one. I ain't trying to be that person. So yeah, holidays is coming up. I'm not big on holidays. I don't judge people who are, you know. I just choose not to be. I have my beliefs, you have yours. Nobody's better than the next. We all have, you know, our own opinions, and hey, that is what it is. But what I did notice is, you know, they try to make us work the day after Christmas. I don't like that, man. I'm usually off on Tuesdays. They put me on a schedule with no heads up. I got plans. But I am going to try to make adjustments to my plans and still come to work, because I respect the company. From running a company, I know how it can be to be short staff around holidays, and sometimes you just don't say you're grateful. You got to show gratitude. And if I can make adjustments to my trip and to my things that I have going on around the holidays, especially since I don't necessarily celebrate them, I enjoy my family during these times where everybody's off and everybody's in that mood. But if I can make some adjustments to my personal life and still make sure I come to work, I'm going to do that, even though I definitely got some things going on to where I wasn't expecting to have to work, especially since it's naturally already my day off. With that being said, I ain't got too much to complain about, man. I am in the process of looking into McLean right now. Not because I'm definitely leaving Cisco, but because I'm gonna always keep my options open, man. You just never know, man. So I'm gonna see what they say, see what they offer. It's also close to my house. It's about 15 minutes from where I live. Cisco's about 10. But like I told my wife, I don't think I'm leaving Cisco for any other job like this. Like, I'm not gonna leave Cisco for another food services job, I don't believe, unless it's super worth it. And I'm probably not going to leave Cisco for another local job unless it's like for fuel hauling once I get hella experience under my belt. And I might not even leave it then. Once I get a route, I'll probably be with Cisco until I reach the goal that I have of saving a bunch of money, buying my own truck, whether it's the dump truck, box truck, wherever I decide to start first. I might go box truck to segue into the dump truck, because I could get a dump truck I could get a box truck at a really affordable price. And a dump truck, I don't want to go cheap on. I want to really try to aim for brand new when I do my dump truck, because I'm trying to get in that game and just take off, go crazy. And I also want to do a semi truck eventually one day, man. But that's the goal, man. You know, with this situation that I got going on, we reached an agreement to get out of litigation, and the agreement is definitely going to give me a foundation to rebuild, and it's all up to me. A lot of people with the agreement that I have in place, they would quit working and just try to, live off of what they're getting, which I could do, but I will not, because why would that? I got a good job making great money, and if I could maintain my lifestyle with the money that I'm making working, and take all of the money from the agreement and invest and rebuild and rebuild my credit and put my family in position to where I'm free again. Because again, listen, man, it's not about the money, it's about the time. Time is way more valuable than money. You cannot get it back. That's why when you do wrong in life, the higher ups, the governments, whatever, they take time from you. They lock you away and take time away from you, your growth, development, and your quality time with your family, man. So the goal is to not chase the money and the things that go out of style and don't last forever. The money is to establish a lifestyle where I can spend quality time with my family. You feel what I'm saying to you? Get that farm, man. Have my land here in America, but get my land in Costa Rica. Apply for this free land over in Ghana, and not just get the land, but when I get the land, have the finances to build a house over there for $100,000, a palace, like something crazy, for $100,000. You understand what I'm saying to you? See my oldest daughter and my other kids off to whatever they want to do after they graduate from high school, because college is not what I'm pushing them to do. They're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do as long as it makes sense. The goal in life is to do what makes sense. You feel what I'm saying to you? But let me get out this truck. Let me clock out. Let me go on about my life and business, man. Y'all stay blessed. Remember, another day, another 100K. You are what you speak. You see what you say. Y'all stay positive. Follow me on all social media platforms. Bastard Entrepreneur. I'm terrible on TikTok as far as checking messages and replying to comments. I'm terrible on, the only thing I really respond to is YouTube, and I gotta get better at that. But follow the story, man, because it's gonna be a beautiful thing to follow. By the grace of God, everything continue to work out the way it's supposed to, and the way He plans, not the way I plan. Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay humble, y'all stay beautiful, y'all stay magnetic. Remember, you get what you put out. You attract what you are. Who are you?